Normal, you're supposed to pay for that. Coming back, bringing back and hold it for you is probably an extra 200 naira. I think um God is good. Their chargeback fee is the same fee. Like if you're spending 2,500 to send it there. No, it's 50, it's 50%. I know it's almost 1,500 naira as chargeback fee. So any others you want to take around states where you know people would cancel and you would incur losses, you should try and avoid it, or make sure you hammer on pay before delivery alone. So if they have reasonable chargeback fees like 200 or 500 naira instead of 1,000 naira as chargeback fee, then it's quite reasonable. It's quite reasonable. Now, the next one is, what is a good pickup and drop off delivery rate? Now, pickup fee must not exceed 1,000 naira for orders less than 1 kg or 1 to 5 kg, perhaps. Now, I've worked with a delivery company that they charge pickup fee for less than 5 kg, and I've worked with one that pick for less than 1 kg. So, it depends on the system that they run. If they say 1,000 naira for orders less than 1 kg, but they can assure you that their delivery is fast and they will remit, speedily, I don't think it's an issue. And the items you sell, there are some items you sell that even up to 20 pieces is still not up to 1 kg. So you're not really incurring losses. You have to send a lot for it to reach up to 1 kg. So 1,000 naira for pickup fee is not really a bad deal. Then delivery fees must range between 1,000 to 2,500. If it exceeds 2,500, that means the location is really far or very secluded. Try to avoid those locations, or if you cannot avoid those locations, let the customer know that, oh, you have to add an additional 1,000 naira. If you do, like people in Lagos now, they do that Badagry and Ikorodu. Nobody even questions it. It's 3,500, 4,000, 4,500 that some people collect. So if you're going to deliver to those places, you have to let them know ahead of time. So again, you should avoid locations with delivery fees over 2,500 unless your product is priced as a high ticket item, or if you can tell your clients that they should be prepared to add an additional 1,000 or 2,000 naira. So that is it for good pickup and drop off delivery rates. Now, the next one is, when do I apply payments on delivery? I will advise that you only apply payments on delivery when the pickup and delivery will occur within the same location. If if personally, I won't lie, personally, I love dropshipping only within Lagos. If any other person sees my ads outside Lagos, most times it's just from organic reach. Most times, if I intentionally want to advertise outside Lagos, I do it on a very, very small scale. But most times I drop ship within Lagos, and those ones I sell outside Lagos, they already know it's payment before delivery. I don't even need to beg them. They are not pampered like people in Lagos and Abuja that are so used to pay on delivery. You understand? So locations like Aba, Onitsha, uh, Abia State, Enugu, Bayelsa, Cross River, Akwa Ibom, Ogun State, all those eastern states, just major states. But Harcourt people, they are kind of pampered a little bit when it comes to payment on delivery. So depending on the kind of item, if it's an item that is still very hot and not so popular, then they will willingly pay before delivery. But by the time it becomes popular, they certainly, there's somebody already saying to Port Harcourt, I'm not buying again. So if it's kind of like a hot ticket item, like not high ticket, but let me say a hot product, and it's not so popular, said people in Port Harcourt would gladly pay. Right. So I sometimes target Port Harcourt for pay on delivery. That was when I was using the delivery company in Isolo, because they had a branch there. So I sometimes target Port Harcourt for pay on delivery, Abuja pay on delivery, Lagos pay on delivery, then every other state pay before delivery. So, but most time, most of my earnings, most of my sales come from Lagos. So I have to apply payments on delivery. So they pick up and drop off most times the same day, next day, next. If anybody who gets their item 2 days after, it's probably because they did not make the commitment fee on time. But if they make commitment fee on time, they will get it next day. So that is when you should apply payment on delivery, when the pickup and delivery will occur within the same location. If you do not have enough money to take the risk of doing payment on delivery in the location where the pickup is not occurring, I don't think you should try it. If you have enough money and can take the risk, like I do, like I can, then you can try. But if you can't, as a beginner, avoid it. Okay, avoid payment on delivery on states outside the location where pickup and drop off will occur. Then the fourth, number four is um when should I apply payment before delivery? Number one, there are two scenarios. There are two situations where you can apply payment before delivery. Number one, when running a limited and special offer promo. Okay, let's say you just want to make it look like you're running out of stock as a dropshipper. Clearance sale, only 5 pieces left. Payments before delivery validates, your order. So they'll be like, but don't you do payments, pay on delivery? But some people are not serious. Then you can tell them some people are not serious. I want people who will pay now and get it by tomorrow. Shikena, you announce it and your special offer. Let's say limited time, only 3 hours. After 3 hours, I'm not taking any offers again. Okay, like flash sales. The way flash sales occur, you have to pay before delivery. Those are the scenario. This is that scenario one where payment before delivery can be applied. And scenario two, when the pickup location and delivery location are in different states. If the pickup location is Lagos and the delivery is Calabar, it's advisable you use payment before delivery. Calabar is very far. And then some locations, like there was somebody who I drop shipped the black pill of masks to Bielsa, and where she lives is an island in Bielsa. Like, you need to use a boat to go there, and the only people who go there are DHL, FedEx, Red Star, UPS. So I had to use DHL. I told this lady that with the everything, I had delivery price and it was free delivery. I said, but based on your location, you have to pay an additional 3,000 naira because DHL was charging me 5,500, and in my delivery fee it was about 2,500. So I told her she had to add another 3,000 naira. She was like, no problem, I'll add, because she knows that her place will never enjoy payment on delivery. Now you understand, right? So if the delivery location is in a different state and the no payment on delivery is not any delivery I make to Bielsa, Cross River, Akwa Ibom, they already know it's payment before delivery. They already know. Okay, but if you can use your sales page to get them to trust you, then making payment is not going to be an issue. So when pickup location and delivery location are in different states, that is when I apply payment before delivery. So you can use these two scenarios to work your dropshipping model. You can either run a limited and special offer promo by saying the price is 75k, but for the next 24 hours, I'll sell it for only 15,000. Or I'll sell it for only cost price because I want it to finish. I'm selling that cost price. If you doubt me, go to Gigi and ask how much is the cost price, or go to Gigi and check the price. That's the cost price. So just butter it a little, okay? So that is what I mean by limited and special offer promo. Now, number five, what state should I deliver to? I didn't really want to call all the states. This part of my when I was preparing this guide, this part was a very sensitive part for me. I didn't want to say something like, oh, the unsafe part of Nigeria and the safe part of Nigeria. Do you understand? But I'll just tell you to avoid states and location where delivery fees exceed 2,500 naira. Delivery to Niger State with some companies is 3,500. So I usually avoid Niger States. You know why? Their road is very bad. Funny enough, I was born in Suleja. I was born in Kaduna Road, the one hospital like that in Kaduna Road. And the road has been bad from when I was born till today. I have relatives who live there, so the road is really terrible. The inner roads in some parts of Silesia is good. They just all that the major roads are just they're just really bad. So by the time these delivery companies look at it, it's like all this stress, not 2 5, or collecting 3 5. So I try to avoid those places. But if the buyer insists, then you tell them that look, because of your location, you have to pay 1K extra. Some of them, if they really need it, they are willing to pay. Others, if they feel like they can do without it, then they'll just let it go. So avoid states and location where delivery fees exceed 2,500. Also, ask the delivery companies where they deliver to. Some people would say the zones that have been tagged as red, high risk zone, like Borno states, all those places where insurgency has been prominent, and that the government has actually said by themselves that these places are high risk states. People should be careful how they travel there. We should be careful how they move about. So they don't want to lose their staff. They don't want to lose their stuff. They don't want you to lose your property either. So the most delivery companies deliver to a lot of states like Kano. Kano is very safe. Kano, Kaduna is safe. Niger State is safe. I don't know about other states, but these three states are very just it's kind of half in, half out, because I feel like the fights, the whole issue of the fights in the north ends. How do I put it now? It's kind of like within only the villages in the bushy areas, but the city center itself is not really affected. So if the person is living in the city center, then you know that delivery can be sent there. But if the person lives in outskirts or villages around the village areas, you might have to avoid it. Same thing with Benue. Anytime I'm making delivery to Benue, they say if the delivery is not in Makodi, they are not going any further than that. Even going to Benue itself is risky. Plus, their bad road. Their roads are extremely terrible. Extremely, it's extremely terrible. So, yeah, these delivery companies first of all will tell you where and where they go to. Then they will tell you the prices of each places they go to. Try to avoid those places that exceed 2 5. But if the customer put pressures on you that look, I really need this stuff, then you tell them to add extra 1K or extra 2K. That's all you need to know. Okay, so that's it on states you should deliver to. All right. And the next one is, how long should pickup and delivery take? Pickup should not take more than 3 hours. Yes, 3 hours. Like between their office to the supplier's house should not take more than 3 hours. Sometimes they will tell you that the place is really, unless the location of the supplier is really far. If the location of the supplier is really far, then you have to find a second supplier that is at least within a popular area in the mainland when it comes to Lagos. Why? Because if the distance is very far, your pickup fee will also increase, even though it's still less than 1 kg. That extra fuel they are burning. So pickup should not take more than 3 hours. Delivery shouldn't take more than 1 to 5 days. Generally, this is just generally. They should aim to. We've already discussed how to find a good delivery company, but they should aim to make sure all deliveries are made between 1 to 5 days. And the only reason why a delivery will be extended is if for some reason the customer is not available to receive the item. That's the only reason why I feel delivery should take up to 5 days. Okay. Now the next one is, how long should pick up? Oh, I've already answered this. Yes. List of delivery companies will be shared and updated within the support group. And this is why you need to be in the support group. If you are not in the support group, you will miss a lot of things. You will miss a lot of things. A lot of assignments will be given out. A lot of tips will be given out. And if you are in the support group and I want to update this video, this is the third dropshipping, the third updated dropshipping video I have created. And some people have been with me from the very first one. Some people this is the second one they are seeing, and to some people this is the very first time they are seeing anything about local dropshipping. So all my members will keep getting free updates. If I upgrade this course, if I make it better, if I add something to it, you pay absolutely nothing, and you will only know about it if you are within the support group. So join the support group, check your email, there is a WhatsApp link. Please make sure you click on it and join the support group. Then number 3 is copywriting with intent for sales, which we'll be going into in the next video. Like a Hellcat.